Hello! I'm delighted to share with you what is the African Food Fellowship, how it's progressing and what our plans are for the future. And with so much going on, it's easy to miss interesting events, so let me catch you up. So what is the African Food Fellowship? Well, we know that leadership, and especially systems leadership, is essential for creating meaningful change, and especially at scale. Strengthening African food systems leadership is vital to make food systems transform to be environmentally sustainable, poverty reducing, and create healthy and nutritious diets for all people. And this is also the case for other continents. The African Food Fellowship is ambitious because the changes needed are huge. We seek to strengthen food systems leadership in 30 African countries by 2030, reaching thousands of food systems leaders, each of whom can play their part as African nationals in their countries, leading Africa's transition to a sustainable, inclusive and healthy food system. They will be equipped with tools to do it, though at its core, this is about nudging already capable leaders towards a mindset for making bigger changes and connecting them with like-minded people. We are walking the talk on collaborative leadership. For instance, we are working with AGRA's Centre for African Leaders in Agriculture. But even with these two leadership initiatives, given the enormity of the food system challenge ahead, we fall well short of what is required. So collaboration is absolutely key, as is greater investment in future in food systems leadership. So what is it that makes African Food Fellowship unique? Well, three things. So firstly, we select the subsectors of the food system, like horticulture or aquaculture, so that participants from these subsectors can work with other public sector, private sector, civic sector professionals, creating new but highly relevant connections for common interest and particularly action. Secondly, we are innovating in our programme curriculum by drawing together components of systems leadership, responsible leadership and food systems perspectives from two world-leading organisations: the Centre for Development Innovation at Wageningen University and Research, and also Wasafiri Consulting. Thirdly, at the end of the 10-month programme, we don't simply wave goodbye to people like many other programmes and set up a loose alumni. We bring an infrastructure of support that enables individuals and groups of our fellows to apply their new mindset and skills as part of a growing fellowship for action across the continent. And this includes an incubation support system to enable those strong ideas to turn into action. So what's our progress to date? Well, having started in January of this year, we launched with our first cohort of 30 very capable mid-career Kenyans in May. And this will run for 10 months. We focus on mid-career because each person, frankly, offers at least 20 years of food systems leadership ahead. And it won't be long before they're leading national ministries, businesses, NGOs. And I'm already blown away by our diverse Kenyan colleagues who are on the programme. Their insights and passions to make change happen is truly inspiring. So what happens next? Well, we plan to start in Rwanda later this year, and we envisage the African Food Fellowship doubling its country footprint every 2 years through this decade. We are, of course, planning many dimensions, including our approach to scaling, communications, working with partners, working in a COVID world, and yes, we also remain agile to respond to opportunities, so please do feel free to get in touch. We'd love to hear from you. The flexible and long-term funding horizon provided by the IKEA Foundation, frankly, is what makes this possible. So as the African Food Fellowship continues to operate on a wonderful yet demanding East African marathon pace, we hope to keep up that pace. No doubt we will make a few mistakes, but we are focused on learning and improving as we go. I hope to connect with you on this exciting journey at some point, and do feel free to reach out if this feels interesting in your country. My email is above. Thanks so much.